Hey guys, I'm Shawn Moloney. Welcome to my office. Last week we talked about the domino effect and how it affects your business. This week I'm going to talk about client relationship management and how that affects your business. Client relationship management is a super important part of our business where we're actually taking the clients that we already have and managing them. So how do we do it? We get ourselves a piece of software called a CRM. The CRM, the Client Relationship Manager, is a place where you can go in and you can put all your contact information, such as their email address, phone numbers, their home address, mailing addresses, work address, what they do for work. You might add details in such as how many kids they have, if they have a dog, what the dog's name is, all these things that are going to make it really helpful when you hear back from that contact for them to know that you're not only are you there for the sale, but you're there for their best interests. You're there to know more about them and to be an actual contact for them that's going to work on them and care more than just about the deal. Client relationship management software then has a lot of other aspects that really come into play and really allow you to leverage your business much further. The number one is when you have a good client relationship management software, you're able to create a contact file called a CSV file at no problem. It's just a click of a mouse. So what this means is you can take those existing contacts and you can use them into other programs such as something like MailChimp or Constant Contact where you need a contact list. So instead of having to type it in a bunch of times, now you just you export your CSV file, you import it into the new program, and you have everything you need there. Some of the other features that really help us leverage off of it would be the lead management. And what this means is when you have this new lead, you're going to set some parameters in something called automation. Automation is when it actually puts something out automatically based on preset options that you set. This automation is going to make sure that you contact people back every time on time when you wanted to contact them. So again, a lot of people are like, they put the contact, they write it down, they call them back now, then 2 days later when they remember. What this is going to allow you to do is set up a regular contact schedule. So you can set in there under your automation, I want to contact them back 3 times the first day, 1 time the second day, 2 the fourth day, or whatever it is that your conversion code calls for. So with doing this, you put in all those preset parameters, and the rest is history. It just reminds you through things called tasks. So when you go into your CRM for the day to see what you need to do, you find a whole bunch of tasks, and those are built to you off of the automation that you've already set at a prior date, so that you know now every single one of your contacts is being contacted when they actually need to be contacted, leading to a much higher conversion rate. The next important one is for marketing. Marketing to clients is really important. Even though they're a past client or a current client or a future client, we already know what parameters we have for them. So again, through automation, we're going to set tasks to remind ourselves. If someone bought a house a year ago, it's time to remind them of, hey, thanks for buying a house a year ago. How could you get a better marketing system than one that's automated, that's automatically happening to remind you? Now, I'm not saying go into a crazy level of automation like some of the bigger corporations have, where they're sending out emails that have absolutely nothing to do with the client, have absolutely zero personality. I'm telling you to add automation so that you're reminded to do the jobs that you need to do each day. Then there's some other things like business reporting and analytics that come into play, human resources, and making sure that you as the boss are watching over the employees and making sure that they're contacting their clients. So when you use a CRM with them and you're requiring them to put in things into the CRM, you actually can go over with some oversight and see, okay, the follow-up calls were made, and you can find out differences. Like say, just for instance, you had a Tim and a Matt working for you, and Tim's converting at 50%, but Matt's only converting at 25%. You can go in and look at what Tim or Matt is doing within their CRM and see that Tim is, yes, he's converting higher, but that's because he's doing more than Matt, where Matt's not going in and doing his work. So you see that this actually comes into kind of a human resources aspect. So again, last but not least, CRM, the most important part of it is it creates accountability. You personally have accountability to make sure that you do everything that you're supposed to do in your day. So again, guys, as you build out on this domino effect and you learn about leverage and everything, the single most important thing you can possibly do for yourself is to figure out a program that works best for you, for your industry, and get your CRM started today. I'll follow up next week with some more information about how to build on this and where to take it. Thanks for following me. Subscribe to my page. Put some comments in the feed below. Make sure you share this with friends if you think it would help out. And feel free again to personal message or direct message me any questions that you have. Have a great week.